You ever sit there, staring at your bank account like it's a bathroom scale? Like, oh, cool, still fat and broke? Love that for me. Saving money is just like dieting. And by just like, I mean it's the same twisted psychological torture with slightly less bread. Think about it. Every January, we all wake up and choose violence. This is the year I'm getting my finances together. No more spending, no more delivery. I'm gonna cook, budget, track every expense. I'm gonna be disciplined. That lasts 2 days. Then one small thing goes wrong. One stressful Tuesday. And suddenly you're knee-deep in Amazon boxes and Uber Eats containers, whispering, "I deserve this," like a villain origin story. We don't have spending problems. We have dopamine problems, just like dieting, right? You're like, okay, no sugar, no carbs, only clean eating, water and kale and vibes. Then someone walks past you with a croissant and suddenly you black out. You wake up surrounded by crumbs and regret. Same thing happens with money. You're budgeting, you're focused. Then boom, your friend texts, "Wanna grab drinks?" And you're like, well, I did say I was only spending on essentials. But emotionally, this feels essential. That's how broke people logic works. Because being financially responsible is the adult version of trying not to eat the cookie when you're already starving. And then there's the shame spiral. You cheat on your diet. You feel like trash. You cheat on your budget. You feel like you've personally offended your future self. And that guy? That version of you that's supposed to be rich, fit, peaceful. That guy's always disappointed. Like, oh, I see. Another impulse purchase, huh? More takeout? So, I guess we're just giving up now? And you're like, yes, Chad from the future. I am. Life is hard. Let me live. But here's the wildest part. Just like dieting, everyone has advice. Oh, they're full of wisdom they don't even follow. Just meal prep. Just automate your savings. Just don't spend more than you earn. Just eat in a calorie deficit. Just? If it was that easy, Sharon, I'd be rich and shredded. But no, my reality is ramen and overdraft fees. And that's on being relatable. You ever notice how budgeting advice is like diet culture? Cut out everything that brings you joy and you'll be successful. Cool. So I just sit in a dark room chewing ice cubes and staring at my bank app? That's financial freedom? Tell me why saving money feels like punishment, but spending it feels like therapy. Oh, you had a bad day? Buy something. Feeling overwhelmed? Retail therapy. Your ex is happy now? Blow your whole paycheck on a coat you don't even like. Why? Because suffering in style is still suffering. But now you have pockets. And don't even get me started on treat yourself culture. It's a trap. Treat yourself to a little snack. Treat yourself to a latte. Treat yourself to a weekend getaway. Now you're financially ruined, but at least you got a decent Instagram post out of it. Saving money is war. It's saying no to everything your brain wants for the vague promise of a future it doesn't even believe in. It's giving up Uber Eats to buy rice and beans in bulk. It's deleting your shopping apps like they're toxic exes. It's avoiding your friends because socializing costs 43 pounds minimum, and you can't be trusted near cocktails. And let's not forget how money is invisible pain. You can't see financial progress. You save money and nothing happens. You skip the Starbucks? No applause. You bring lunch from home? No parade. You sit in your house all weekend because I'm saving? Nobody cares. But the second you spend money, fireworks, new shoes, compliments, new car, respect, vacation pics, suddenly you matter. Because society rewards the look of wealth, not the reality of being financially smart. It's like dieting where eating healthy in private doesn't get likes. But one gym selfie with fake abs gets you 4,000 followers and a protein sponsorship. So what do? We lie. We pretend we're doing better than we are. We say, oh, I'm being intentional with my spending, when really we just blacked out in Target. We say, I'm prioritizing experiences, when we just couldn't say no to bottomless brunch. We say, money comes and goes, like it's ever come back. Let's be honest, budgeting apps are like fitness trackers. They're cool in theory, until you actually use them. They hit you with that Monday morning reality check. Hey, you've spent 73% of your income on food this week. Your savings goal is currently $0. Are you okay? Number, I'm not okay. I'm surviving on vibes and poor choices. But shout out to my budget spreadsheet. It's color-coded, detailed, perfectly organized, and completely ignored. Because just like those diet plans you print out and never follow, it exists solely to make me feel like I tried. Let's talk about cravings. In dieting, it's sugar, fried food, late-night snacks. In money, it's tech, fast fashion. That one-click buy button that might as well say, destroy me emotionally. And don't even talk to me about notifications. Those little push messages from your bank app feel like hate mail. You've just been charged £12.99 for a subscription you forgot you had. You have £17.22 in your account. Do you want us to pray for you? Yeah, I want everyone to pray for me. Because this world isn't built for financial self-control. Everything is a trap. You try to save money, and capitalism's like, what if we email you a 30% discount at 3 a.m. when your willpower is dead? What if we let you buy stuff by just staring at your phone for too long? What if we offer you buy now, cry later in 6 easy installments? Temptation is built into the system. And don't get me started on subscriptions. It's like death by 1,000 micropayments. Oh, it's just £7 a month, they said. Yeah, but when you have 19 of those, it's suddenly your rent. Saving money is constantly fighting the urge to be comfortable now instead of secure later. Because let's be real, future US doesn't even exist to our lizard brain. We're like, let me just enjoy life now. Let me just have this £6 coffee 200 times. Let me just impulse book this flight to find myself. And then we find ourselves crying into an Excel sheet wondering where it all went wrong. You ever have a financial low point so bad it feels cinematic? Like standing in the checkout line hoping your card doesn't decline while you stare at the machine like it's a slot machine. Come on, baby, approve. Just one time. You start praying like a gambler in Vegas. God, I swear if this goes through, I'll get it together. I'll start saving, I'll budget, I'll delete DoorDash, I'll even unsubscribe from Netflix. Lies, all lies. The second it approves, you're like, maybe I am doing okay. You're not. But the delusion? Impeccable. Saving money is slow, painfully slow. You sacrifice every fun thing for months and you look at your savings and it's like £473. Wow, great. That'll buy me 1.5 tankfuls of gas. Meanwhile, you can spend £473 in 12 minutes with one bad day, a breakup, and a Sephora sale. That's the inequality, the imbalance. Spending is fast, fun, flashy. Saving is invisible, boring, and feels like punishment. So why even bother? Because we have to. Because no one's coming to save us. Because debt doesn't care that you're sad. Because rent is due even if your emotional support avocado toast was necessary. Because financial peace sounds better than overdraft anxiety. But that doesn't make it easy. It just makes it worth it. So here's the real talk. Saving money isn't glamorous. It's not gonna make your Instagram prettier. No one's gonna clap when you pack leftovers for lunch. No one's gonna throw a party when you cancel a subscription. But you know what? That discipline, that boring, thankless discipline, it adds up. Not immediately, not dramatically. But eventually you stop feeling like your bank account is a horror film. Eventually you have breathing room, options, peace. The same way eating healthy eventually gives you energy, clarity, maybe even abs if you're lucky. But until then, yeah, it sucks. You're gonna wanna quit, you're gonna have relapses, you're gonna spend £48 at retail stores for no reason and hate yourself for it. That's normal. What matters is getting back on track. It's not about perfection. It's about not giving up when you mess up. Because everyone messes up. No one nails this. Even the finance bros with their smug TikToks. They cry when they see their credit card bills too. They just do it in private, with ring lights. So if you're out here struggling to save money, feeling like a failure, comparing yourself to people who pretend they've got it all figured out, you're not alone. You're just in the ugly part of the story. But ugly stories make the best endings. So keep going. Skip the brunch. Delete the app. Say no to the shiny thing that won't matter in a week. Say yes to your boring, financially stable future self. He may not be cool. He may not get likes. But he sleeps at night, debt-free, with snacks. And that, my friend, is the dream.